Hello friends, in the series on income tax cases, today we will discuss a very important case which is based on applicability of section 292 BC on cases where the approvals have been given before 1st April 2021. The issue before Delhi ITAT G bench was that if approval under section 153D has been given for the assessment under section 153C, so whether if that approval is mechanical as per the old provisions, so whether in that case section 292 BC can save the approvals which have been given before 1st April 2021. This issue has been decided by Delhi ITAT G bench in the case of Max City Developers Private Limited versus Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax, and this case is reported in 186 taxman.com 931 and the date of the judgment is 20th May 2026. In the present case, the assessment was completed under section 153C for the assessment year 2011-12 to the assessment year 14-15. The assessee has challenged the assessment on the basis of mechanical approval because the approval was given by the Joint Commissioner of Income Tax without seeing the seized material, and the approval was mechanical. There was no doubt about that the approval was not as per the mandate of the law which stood before 1st April 2021. As per contra, the revenue contested his case by saying that since the hearing is being done after 1st April 2021, so section 292 BC will save the approval. When the tribunal heard the matter, the tribunal said that the legislature in its wisdom has amended section 292 BC with effect from 1st April 2021. So section 292 BC cannot be applied for the assessments for which the approval has been given before 1st April 2021. So in the present case, the tribunal quashed the assessment proceedings on the basis of mechanical approval which was given before 1st April 2021. Friends, from the analysis of this case, it is very clear that if any cases are pending where the approvals from various authorities have been given before 1st April 2021, and if we can challenge that assessment on the basis of approval which is without application of mind, then section 292 BC will not help the revenue. Now the question comes that whether the amendment like section 292 BC and that too with the retrospective effect from 1st April 2021 is justified. It is very surprising that the legislature in its wisdom has kept the assessment proceedings as quasi-judicial proceedings. And it is the very vital part of the assessment that assessments are being completed in various cases by taking the approval from various authorities. And the approvals from various authorities are the safeguard that the arbitrary assessments are not being made, the high-pitch assessments are not being made, in spite of being the approvals as quasi-judicial nature. We see in our daily routine that the assessments are being made in a very hypothetical manner, in a very high-pitched manner, and arbitrary additions are being made. Now when the legislature itself has come up with a amendment that now the approvals will be supervisory or administrative, then it will destroy the very soul of making the correct assessments by the assessing officer. Now the assessing officers have been given in a way a very clear hand, because section 292 BC says that if any approval has been given for insufficiency of the reasons recorded, and even if the approvals are given electronically and even they are not signed, even then those approvals will be valid. So it is very surprising that if the approval will not be signed, then how the responsibility of the approving authority will be fixed, or how it can be said that approving authority has given the approval, because it has been seen in the income tax administrative system that the lower staff is sitting there, they are just making the approvals proposal, and even if they will not go to the approving authority for their approval and they will upload the approval. So how it can be determined that whether the approving authority has seen that approval? Friends, section 292 BC should be struck down by the courts in the near future. I am very hopeful that when this matter will be before the higher courts, then they should take a very serious note of these type of amendments, because it kills and it destroys the morale of the assessee, that now the assessments will be done in a very arbitrary manner. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Max City Developers Private Limited versus Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax, and this case is reported in 186 taxman.com 931, and the matter has been decided by Delhi ITAT G bench on 20th May 2026. Thank you, friends.